Well, hi, everybody. Hey, back again, time to shave. I just want to stop for a second and say thanks to everybody that left wonderful, meaningful messages for me after that last video where I'd had the car accident. So I really appreciate all of that, the outpouring of love and support and, stories of your own auto accidents. It's a real eye-opener, and we've all probably been through it. And if you haven't, you might. So you're not alone. So anyway, thank you, everybody. Got a couple of personal emails from some friends of the channel, that kind of thing. So I really appreciate all the outpouring of support. All right, with that out of the way, we got 3 shout outs today. 2 of them, I almost flipped the bird. I was going to say, already. 2 of them are for birthdays on the same day, December 13th. And one is just a shout out. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We're going to shave. I decided to just get the old gold executive fat boy from 1958. Look at that. Look at that. This thing is in such beautiful shape. I have it set on a 6, so maybe that's what I used last time. So let's use it on that this time. And I'm going to lather up with some Christmas Eve, just because it's Christmas time, and I just finally started putting up the Christmas lights outside after my wife has said, put those up. And normally I do them before now, but I just haven't felt like putting the lights up. The whole inside of the house is doing good. So we got some Christmas Eve. Gonna lather up with the, ooh, that's cold. The water in there is cold, hold on. With the Jolly Rancher. Okay, let that water heat back up again, then we'll put it in there. And then for the aftershave, I'm going to try one of these custom made to order, just for me, these little aftershaves. 3 of them, no, actually, sorry, 4 of them. From friend of the channel and fellow Austinite, Prashant. Thank you for sending that to me. And, yeah, and he said, it's funny, he made all these with, like, they've got cherry, low cherry, high cherry, some peppermint, some without. And I've picked the one that I like the best. And I'm not going to tell you, I'll tell you later. But it smells so good. Woo! The cherry ones. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I'll put it over here. But he said, in the event that here's his note, in the event that all 4 batches are absolute garbage, I've included 20 feather blades. So this package is guaranteed to have at least one redeeming quality. So thank you, Prashant. That is so nice. Got a message from you too this past week, so thank you. And he also says in his note, sorry, my handwriting is worse than the Mula R41. I like the cut of your jib. All right, so let's go ahead and use one of these, even though I've got some over there. I am awash in feather blades. After that aborted attempt to use Astra blades, once I learned that they were coming from Russia, I was like, I'm not going to support them right now. So I still got them. They're cheap. But get off of that. There we go. Woo! It's a good package for Sean. My gosh. Let's get one of these out of here. Actually, we'll get them both out and get rid of this. Put that in file 13. See, check this out. If you ever see, they got 2 different kinds of packages. You got the black and silver one here, and then you got the yellow. And I'm used to the yellow one. So from what I understand, people have purchased feather blades online, like maybe from Amazon, third-party sellers, and they fake them now. So I don't know, man. What the heck? What the heck? Says the guy who used to have a fake Chinese Rickenbacker that I sold on. All right, we're going to get the feather blade out. The quality that we all have come to know and love. And I'm going to put it in the 1958 Gold Executive Fat Boy. And we're going to shave. This is such a pretty thing. And it looks like it was never used. Like somebody got it for Christmas in 1958. And either they already had their favorite and they said, I don't need that. And they just kept it. I don't know. I swear, it looks like nobody shaved with it. Okay. I took a shower, did my hair. I'm going to put some water on my face. I don't remember the last time I shaved fully. It may have been Friday's video, because I think I just did a couple of quick ones. We had to go car shopping on Saturday, because I had to replace the car. Unfortunately, dang, I'm still annoyed by that. I love that car. It was my mom's car, and she gave it to us 2 years ago. And so it was my grandma car, owned by one little old lady down in Houston. But anyway, yeah, so we had to come to find out, well, first of all, the other driver who was at fault, he had insurance. Technically, he has insurance, but it's like some podunk, rinky-dink, fly-by-night insurance. When I contacted them, they said, oh, they're actually being And it was like home county state insurance. Like, oh yeah, the name you can trust. So I called home county state or whatever it was. And they said, oh no, that's going through Star Canyon. There's another name that everyone knows in the insurance biz, right? So they said, well, we'll contact you in 1 to 3 business days. You know, I'm not suing them or anything, but I would like them to cover my $500 deductible because it was his fault and he ruined my car. But have I heard from them yet? No, this is the 3rd business day. Do I expect to hear back from them? No, I don't. Because I read their reviews online. Out of 101 reviews, all were 1 star and all were just about the exact same thing. Like, the insured driver that you guys, you know, have on your books smashed into me and I contacted you and I never heard back. So that $500 deductible just got deducted. So stinks. All right, let's start shaving, shall we? Oh man. So yes, it's Christmas time here. We went, like I said, we went car shopping. My mom was here all last week, thank goodness. She was such a great help to us. And so I was able to drive her car to and from work a couple of days that I needed it. Because in my own insurance policy that we have through State Farm, we didn't have the, loaner car, like rental car addendum or whatever you would say to the policy. It's only $2 extra a month. I was like, put that on there for next time, because I was like, well, I don't want to spend, $75, $100 a day for a rental car while we're looking. So I looked at a few on, when did I go? Thursday or Friday? I think Friday. And didn't find anything. Kind of was looking around, had a couple of appointments at CarMax. Car buying can be stressful and, it's a huge outlay of money. I mean, you're probably going to have to do financing, because I don't know if you're like me, you don't have, $30,000 in cash burning a hole in your bank account. I did have the 10, which I still haven't received yet for the car. Car was totaled, so I get $10,000 for that. So I was armed with that. And then I went in pre-qualified for another certain amount. That's what you should do. If you've got a credit union in your area and you're going to go car buying, get pre-approved for a car loan, because usually those credit unions, at least the one I use here, can beat the dealership interest rates. And that's what happened in this case. So anyway, we went shopping. We went down to a little place called Howdy Honda. One of the finance guy actually told him about my shaving channel. Somehow it came up. And we looked around. We looked at the Honda CR-V, which we used to have. I've been a Honda man for a long time. I've had like 3 or 4 Hondas, like usually just Honda Civics. My wife has had a CR-V and a Honda Odyssey, so you can just run and run and run those dang things into the ground. So I know them, I trust them. And something else you got to think about when you're buying a used car, mind you. Didn't buy a new car. How much is it going to cost down the line for repairs? Like if you get a BMW, a Mercedes, a Lexus, a Lincoln, repairs are probably going to be pretty costly. But with a Honda, because I've had so much experience with them, I know that either I can fix it myself, like put new brake pads on, or fixing out, taillights, I don't know, anything beyond the kind of normal maintenance I'll take somewhere, and it'll be a little bit less. So what I did was we drove, and I wouldn't say I fell in love with it, but it checks most of the boxes. A 2019 Honda CR-V, black exterior, and it looks good. It looks good. Whoever had it's one owner before me. It's lived in Austin its whole life, so it hasn't been, up north getting, road salt on. I mean, the only salt you might get on your car down here is margarita salt, so you don't have to worry about it. But one owner, fairly low mileage, and the price was right. They'd come down on it recently, and so we snatched it up, put the money down, financed the rest, drove it off the lot, and now I've got a new car that I got to get used to. So what I did was, yesterday, I sat out in the car in the driveway and I just learned everything I could about the system, all the menus, the settings, how long the lights are turned. There we go. Sorry, I had a little notification that was bugging me. All that stuff. So I learned what all the menus mean and how to turn on the lights for however long and the locks, and which I like doing. I like to just learn all the ins and outs. Like, there's some buttons on the steering wheel. I was like, what the heck does this thing do? And some weird little, things on the dashboard that are like, what? So I learned all that stuff, and I think I got it down pretty well. And I just drove to work today, and I'm getting used to it. Drove the kids to school for the first time in it. Took Cinnamon for her first ride. Oh my gosh, she was styling. I think she liked it. It's comfortable. It's economic. It's not fancy. Certainly not fast. I wish it had some get up and go, but that's not what you buy a Honda CR-V for. But that's it. That's the new one. The new used car. So I'm going to try to take as good a care of that as I did with the Lexus, and I hope other people want to take care of that car too by not smashing into it. Pay attention, folks. Keep your phone in your pocket. Don't mess around. All right? Just do everyone else a favor, will you? For once. I tell you what, 6 is a great setting for this one. I think 6 on Grandpa Grungy it's good. That's what I think. I did 7 a lot on that, but I think I've gone back down. So, when your skin changes or your mood changes or whatever, you can change too. Make that change. Oh, I got some shout outs. I forgot. Let's get to this. So here's the shout out that's just in name alone. Shout out to Khaled Idris. So Khaled, shout out to you wherever you are in this world. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Khaled Idris. Ooh, almost felt like I got a little snag there on something. That feeling when you first, accidentally slice your finger, like, whoop, I know something just happened right before the blood starts to come out. Maybe I didn't. I don't see any blood, but we'll see. Maybe I'm a slow bleeder today. So shout out to you. And then we got 2 birthdays coming up. Both of these are on December 13th, tomorrow, Tuesday, December 13th. First of all, Devster52. Happy birthday to you. He's turning 70 tomorrow. 70! Yes, you did it. Keep on going. Another 70. Devster52. Happy birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday. I hope you get everything you want. And I hope you get to go to that party at Chuck E. Cheese like you've been asking your mom for. No, Charles Edward Cheese is what he goes by now. Actually, do you know what the E in Chuck E. Cheese stands for? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't look it up first. Chuck E. Cheese is if you don't know, is a goofy pizza place where kids just have raucous birthdays. The place smells vaguely of wet cardboard at all times and mediocre pizza. And it used to be fun because they used to have kind of like the Rockafire explosion at Showbiz. They would have Chuck E. Cheese would get up and they had animatronic figures and they'd sing to the birthday child. But those are all gone. So I don't even know why people want to go there anymore. It's like half of an arcade and a whole lot of mediocre pizza, but kids still love it. It's like a casino for kids, Chuck E. Cheese. I grew up going to Showbiz back in the 80s. So that was the thing I liked, the Rockafire explosion. And there's a whole documentary on that thing, the little band, the little animatronic band. Now, Chuck E. Cheese, there will be a guy dressed up like Chuck E. Cheese, who's a mouse, by the way, Charles Edward Cheese. It's not Edward, by the way. The E is not stand for Edward. But yeah, he'll come out in costume. But it's, kids, they like it. Adults, we don't know. Just get in there. I don't think they serve beer or wine, but boy, that would help. All right. So there we go. Oh, and the final shout out, of course. Now, Devster52 is turning 70 tomorrow. But Anthony from Norfolk in the UK, his birthday is tomorrow too, and he's turning 44. So both of you, meet up. If you're Devster52 and Anthony from Norfolk, if you're together tomorrow, go have a pint. Go down that pub and have a pint. I don't know why I do these dumb accents. I entertain myself, I guess. But anyway, yes, happy birthday, happy early birthday, Anthony, in Norfolk. Where is Norfolk? By the way, I'm not sure, but happy birthday to you, December 13th. All right, special day, December 13th. Okay, so now, Prashant, he made me some aftershave, and this is the one I chose. Number 3, and he listed them all. Number 1, Number one, so here's what's in it. Raw shea butter, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, and then the essential oils such as peppermint cherry and cedarwood. So batch number 1 was slightly higher cherry, medium peppermint. Batch number 2 was high cherry, low peppermint. Batch 3 was medium high cherry, that's the one I'm going with. Medium high cherry, mild or mid peppermint, low cedarwood. Ooh. And batch 4, just all cherry. Nothing but lots of cherry. And I wrote it on there, all cherry. So I'm going to try some of this. And, it smells so good. Oh, by the way, whoops. The crema went careening down. I just had to buy some more of this. It's on the way. I can't do without a 45th parallel. But this will be a good stopgap for the time being. As you can see, I've been using it. So I'm just going to use a little bit because this is, because of the use of probably the coconut oil and the raw shea butter, it is fairly like a greasy thing, which Prashant, he told me to give him the full, the idea, my full opinion. And I think that you might want to look into, I don't know if it's the shea butter or the coconut oil, but I think it's slightly initially greasy, but when you put it on, it disappears. So it's just a momentary thing. And then it feels so smooth. Woo! And it smells so good. Great job, Prashant. Thank you for that. I'm going to put this right here. And I got these other ones. And your lovely note, that was great. So, I mean, I'm a lucky guy in a lot of different ways. And I hope that you have luck as well in whatever it is that you're doing today. Whatever it is that you've been putting off. I'm washing my brush, by the way. If you've been putting something off, go get it done. Call that person you're supposed to call. Apologize to that other person that you just feel bad about. Just take care of those things. Believe me, you'll feel a lot better if you do. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thanks again for all the support and love and kind words after that last video. And thanks to Prashant for sending me that, and to everybody else. Happy birthday to Anthony, Devster52, and shout out to Khaled. And shout out to all of you as well. And I'll see you all very soon. Have a great week. See you Friday. Bye.